We're joined now by Lonzo Ball and LaVar Ball. Welcome to Undisputed.
Good morning, good morning.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
You got to get that Doritos.
Joy, this about to be good.
Oh, this is like get your popcorn ready?
Now here's the problem with this bit that you're doing. It's
I thought you didn't
killing
eat
you
fried
that you're
food.
eating those chips, and now you're gonna have to do another workout later.
It's gonna be good.
Hey,
True.
It's gonna be good.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. He's gonna be hobbling in here tomorrow. Welcome. TMZ reported yesterday that you're shopping out around a reality show about your family. Is that true?
Yes, that's true. You know, with all this going on, you got to make something about it. Yes, you're going to see something
A lot
soon.
going on.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just some people want to see that, and we real about it, so I don't have to fake nothing. That's
Have
the
you
good
had
thing.
this in mind for a while, or did this just arise?
This is just a ride.
Yeah.
You know, I think people want to see it, but it's natural for me, so it's not a big thing. If you want to follow us, fine. If you don't, fine. But I think it's a hell of a story.
It
The
is
fact that you have to watch and see if my boy's going to be as successful as I'm talking about him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this son was not as successful as you had hoped last Friday night in Memphis. But let me get this straight. I know it's a little delicate to talk about. You were not able to go. Neither of your younger sons were able to attend, correct?
Right?
Okay. Your wife has gone through what sounds like a pretty serious health issue.
Yes, but I don't broadcast it like that.
Okay, I got it.
That's my
I got
girl. I deal with it.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Okay. But this young man had to play a big basketball game without his family there. And I have defended you, and I need you to feed back to me here. Was it somewhat of a distraction for you that they weren't there and your heart and mind could have been with your mom on that night to a certain extent?
I'm not going to use it as an excuse. Obviously, I would like to be with my family, but at the same time, you know, I knew it was a big game. I knew I had to come to play, and obviously I didn't, and that's why we lost.
Because in the second half, you disengaged to me when I thought you would get more aggressive the way you did in the second half against Cincinnati. You just took the game over. What was running through your head?
Yeah, I wanted to. You know, that's how I usually play. Let the first half come to me and then do what I have to do the second half. Unfortunately, you know, I didn't get going, and I took the L.
Your thoughts on the distraction level that he went through?
Well, the distraction, like I said, here's the thing. Things happen, and you still got to go ahead and do what you got to do. So I'm not going to let him be like, you know what you going to do sitting here with us? Nothing. Go do what you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And by him having faith in me, I got your mom. So I tell my boys, don't worry about that. I got her. That's my girl. I got her.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to worry about that. Go and do what you're going to do. She'll be all right.
But she is their mom.
Yes, and it's always going to be their mom. But like I told them before, they understand. If I say I got her, they trusted me like, man, I can go ahead and do what I got to do. My dad said he got her.
Okay.
So that's how we
How
are.
disappointed were you in his second half?
I wasn't disappointed in him at all. Every time I watch my son play, it's a joy, whether he does good or bad, on the fact that it's just entertainment, and it's going to go on to the next day.
Did you talk about the lack of aggression in the second half?
Well, definitely, because every game you can learn something from it.
Yep.
And, you know, and that's what he's doing. He's learning. He wants to be the greatest player ever. I got 3 boys thinking like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you learn from this and keep going.
But his greatness is different because it's unselfish greatness, where his goal, to me, is you want to make everybody better, right? That you want to run the show, but to a fault, you're going to be unselfish. So he at some point, you have to be a little more selfish. Is that fair to?
That's fair to say, and that's the fine line that's going to say Lonzo has to grow more.
Yeah.
He's only 19. He going to figure it out. Because everywhere he goes to the top.
He has. So
like the high school. 4 years, finally got a state title. I told him, whenever you go to UCLA, you got to have championship pedigree.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't win a state title, you're just another good player. So they don't even have confidence in you winning the championship because you don't have championship pedigree. Now, it took him 4 years to do that. Imagine if he stayed 4 years at UCLA. See, but I don't want him to be known as the best college player.
Nope.
I want him to be known as the best player ever. So you got to go to that next level as quick as possible and start working on it.
You have set his bar high at the next level.
Yes, you have to.
There are a lot of players who are going to say, can't wait for my first shot at this young man, right?
And here's the thing, too. Take your first shot at him, but you don't think he's coming back, you out of your mind. Because like I said, he was the best high school player. He became the best college player. He's not going to get to the pros where he's 100% in, then all of a sudden say, you know what, I'm cool being average. He wants the top spot, and that's why I told him to be chasing Michael Jordan since he was a baby. You don't have to wait till he gets to the league.
You're cool with that target that he painted on your back?
Yeah, I'm fine with it. He's been like this my whole life. I tell everybody that, so it's nothing new to me.
He has confidence,
Yeah.
but he's outwardly with it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have his kind of confidence and you're just like, I'm just going to go, I don't need to talk like my dad. I'm just going to go do what I do.
Of course. I like to prove it on the court. I don't really say too much. I let my actions do the talking.
LaVar, we had some great conversations off air. And I said, I'm not going to tell you because I think you've done a great job of raising your boy. And I don't have a problem. I mean, you're writing checks that he has to cash and the other two got to cash. Got no problem with that. But then this is where you lost me. You were talking about you could beat Michael Jordan one-on-one.
I already told you that. He is too light. This game is not played one-on-one. You know why it ain't played one-on-one? Because I'd be the champ of the world if it was. That's why.
Hold on.
I've been fitted one-on-one.
Lonzo. I mean, I know that's your dad. You love him. You gonna ride with him. You believe?
So you already know what I'm gonna say then.
You already know. You already know.
Hold on. Okay, how about this?
Michael Jordan is not a one-on-one player.
Huh? He's the best one-on-one player.
He got screens, he got help, he got
LaVar,
people
I've
doing all that.
seen him play one-on-one, and I've seen him
You ain't
destroy
seen me
people.
play
I have
one-on-one.
not seen you play one-on-one. And again, if it's unrefereed and you can call every foul you want to.
All he can do is foul me to stop me.
Yeah.
He can't stop me just jumping.
Well, I'm coming over to your house in the backyard. I ain't played in 25 years. You ain't played in 25 years. I think it'll be a great matchup. We're going to put that on the show.
I'll kill you right now with a bad leg.
LaVar.
Because I don't think you that good. You might be able to block me on the tight end move or something like
LaVar.
that. But after the spin move and the jump hook, you be like, man, I don't want to ever play basketball again.
You live in Chino Hills. I'm gonna throw it to Santa Barbara. As soon as you throw that
Santa Barbara? Man, I hit you with a jump hook. And then after the first 5 times, I don't let you get in the paint. You're going to be like, man, I ain't playing no more.
I fear that punches would be right?
we too much alike. He don't like to lose. I don't like to lose.
Hey, that's what I'm talking
A lot
about.
of trash talking going on in
The
that
whole
backyard.
time.
Have you two played one-on-one out in the driveway?
No.
No?
We can't.
No?
Here's the thing. We cannot play one-on-one because I don't want to kill him. I go to my, man.
You go to your go-to move.
Go-to move. If he go up, and what I'm going to do? If I swing at the ball and miss and break his collarbone, now no career, no nothing. I might forget he my son and just go crazy on him. I ain't going to do that for nothing. The stakes is too
are you
high.
buying this?
No, he's right. He cheats. So
And he cheats!
Hey,
And he
that's because he be fouling me, though. He don't think them as fouls.
Aha!
I ain't cheating. I'll be like, man, give me the ball.
You call it ticky-tacks.
yeah, he be calling little touch fouls.
Ticky-tacks. What be trying to kill
It's a
me?
foul. My ball. It's a foul.
He won, what, 180, 185?
190.
190. You 255, you gonna talk about this man fouling you.
A foul is a foul. Just because he lightweight don't mean it don't count.
You Shaq, and that's Chris Paul, and you gonna talk, you call it a foul.
Foul.
So, LaVar, you have been hard on your current high school coach, and now you're saying that your youngest son, you don't want him to play for that coach next
No,
year.
definitely.
Okay.
I'm not going to do that.
So is he out, or are you going to transfer? Well, how are you going to do
Hey,
it?
me and my boys, they built Chino Hills. He knew what he was in from the beginning. Here's what people don't know, that I trained him when he was 13, taught him how to shoot, the coach.
The coach.
I've been feeding him for the last couple of years. Coming to the house, he can't come to the house no more.
Come on, LaVar.
Yes.
That's too
I'm feeding him
much.
breakfast, dinner.
That's too much,
He
though.
already knew what he was coming into. We went 35-0 doing it with the pressing and the
How
trapping.
did he change? Just on that?
He all of a
on
sudden
defense?
changed on, thought he was bigger than the program. Now he's like, hey, don't come at me, don't talk to me like this. His
What
head just went
strategy did he
big.
change that helped lose the playoff game?
Well, we've always double teamed everything to speed up the game. Now you telling guys, and he said the Cardinal saying, he told my boys, don't let your dad get in your head, listen to me. Whoa, wait a minute. I've been taking care of my boys all this time. He just went rogue and started doing a whole bunch of different things. Like he said, he cut off the ties that we had with Adidas, talking about, oh yeah, we got Nike with his guys. And then found out we didn't have Nike, so then he said, oh, my other guys had Under Armour. I'm like, okay, wait a minute. And then the last minute, you got to come back to me to talk to the Adidas guys to get us back with Adidas. But he's doing a lot of things behind the scenes that folks is like, the last game we lost to Modern Day, he comes straight out and cussed my sons out. Personally, blaming it
what?
on Melo, talking about you lost the MF game for us because you're shooting too much and not passing. Well, my other son got to come in now and say, well, wait a minute. We'd never be here without Melo. And then after that, he tried to come back to me the next day talking about he was caught in the moment. No, you're not.
Look, LaVar, but here, okay. Let's just say everything because he has his side, you have your side.
Right.
Don't you think you could have handled that behind the closed doors?
It was supposed to be handled behind closed doors till he started ripping off at the mouth like that. He was in a good situation. How do you get to be a young guy, never had a coaching job in your life, and you don't think I got that for you? On the fact that I said, you know what? I'm not going to let anybody just come in here and try to make a name. You already know the system we run it.
Right.
My boys are comfortable with you.
Right.
But when you start acting a different way, my boys look at you and you say my boys are disrespectful? I said, find one teacher that said that. And everybody on the outside was like, what is wrong with that guy? Something is wrong with him. He's bipolar or something. I don't know.
But here's the thing, though, LaVar. If you did this, get him the job out of the kindness of your heart,
right?
Should you throw that up in his face and says, I got you the job?
I never threw that up in his face. He threw it up in my face and said, you didn't get me the job. My wife wrote his resume. We helped him with everything.
Allah, stop putting the man business on the street.
I'm going to put it on the street because, first of all, you talk to USA Today and you want to go crazy on me? Wait a minute. I ain't never did nothing but try to help you. To give you some guidance, because you don't get to be a coach of a #1 team with the ball boys with no credibility. How's that happen? And you're young.
So, LaVar, let's take it to the next level. He's going to get drafted by somebody.
Yes.
How much input in the coaching will you want at that
I'm not
next
going to
level?
have any input on that. Lonzo's his own man. You guys, I didn't mess with Steve Alford or nobody. I'm not up there every day talking about, man, you better play my son, you better play this way. I never did that. On the reason, on Lonzo, you know what you're getting from him now. So if you want this type of player and you guys take him, the relationship is between, I told my son this, when you get a coach and you really want to play for him, man, that's the best feeling ever.
Absolutely.
That's the best feeling ever. And he got your back. And that's the thing. When you're playing for a certain coach and he has your back and he gives you the opportunity to do what you do, that's the best thing in the world as opposed to like, oh, I just got to go and play for this coach just because he's there.
Well, how you going to do the reality show if he on the East Coast?
What? With him?
Yeah.
Lonzo got to do his thing. If I was on the East Coast, West Coast, wherever he at, if they want a reality, come see me.
That is true. He's going to be the star of the reality.
Want a reality, come see me. Lonzo going to do his work on the court.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Best of luck to
Hey,
you, Lonzo.
more than welcome. Thank you guys.